What is up, guys? This is take two of the last video. I don't know, I am doing a lot of take twos. So in this video we're going to learn about properties. What is the application of properties and how do you use it? So properties is something you give to a variable, then it will know how to behave. That's that. It's like public private, but it's not like public private. I'll tell you how it works. So there are two properties which we are gonna see in this video. One is get and the other one is set. So I'm gonna use it for name. So what I want is when our actual program is running, I don't want to change the name, right? But I want to give some provisions for the inside person who has this code or who has some special provisions to be able to change names if the person wants to change the names. So what I can do is I can erase, or I can actually not, I won't erase this. I'm gonna just work on name. This should be error free. No, it's not error free. Obviously it's not error free. Nothing I write is error free. Error right away cannot be used because it lacks the get access. So yeah, we are gonna do that. So I'm gonna give get here. So what get does is it will allow this strings values to be extracted, and I'm not giving it any other permission. So unless it is being used by the constructor of this class, no one can change the name of the get. So if I run my program right now, it should work normally, which it is. We had this code the last time as well. And if I go here, and if the person who is using the tax software, if he goes roger.name and he wants to change something, so if he goes ASD, so as you can see, it's giving it an error because it is assigned to a read only value, which is super nice. So I don't want people to be changing names, the other people who are going to use this software, if there is some naughty behavior. What the hell did I just say? But what I want is permission to the person who has this code, because the calculate taxes code is sensitive, right? I don't want it to be in hands of the person who's using this software. He's gonna be just an employee. These things, the calculate taxes thing will it will be set by the government itself, or my government of the city or the mayor himself. So I want only the government or the people who have access to this class to have an access to change the name. It won't make sense right now because we are gonna write it all in the code, but once we start using making desktop applications, it will make a lot more sense, because we're gonna port this whole application, console application, into the desktop application we have, which is super interesting. And now what I did just now is I just went private set. So this variable can also have its value changed, but in only in the private modifier. As you guys know, private modifier is used when you only need to use the variable, or you need the permissions only inside the class. So I can go now name. Okay, I'm so sorry. Name is equal to anything, because let's see. I guess if I go in my method, any method. Okay. So here I can, yep, I can give the name here because I have set it to a private set. But if I remove this set, then you can also change the name here, which we don't want. So I can go roger.name is equal to anything. It will not give an error because we have given the permission. But I don't want to give that permission to people because I'm the mayor. I decide whose name is what. So yeah, this should be it for the last video. I know this is a short video, I guess, but this is all I have on properties. There are many things like abstract and then override. I don't think we'll be using override here unless we are making an agency who is responsible for making the changes. I guess I'll show it to you if you guys requested to me how to use override as well. Uh, you can Google it how to use override modifier. It is also an access modifier, but I'm not gonna teach it right here. You can comment down below if anyone wants an explanation of override. But in basic terms, what an override is, if you make a derived class of the citizens as we made before a student, and there are some, if I want to change name, like for example, I make a class baby, okay, and he's derived from citizen. So we have a baby who is a citizen, and there are some instances that the baby is named something, and then later on his name changes. So for that we need to give special provisions. So then we can use override, which violates the properties, and then you can again give whatever you want to that. You can give whatever properties you want to that specific variable. Again, if you're not understanding, make sure to comment down below. I'll explain it quite clearly. Even I'll send you some links if you want. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. This is second series completed on my channel. Make sure to subscribe. If there is anything you want in this specific series, as in the C sharp concepts to be extended upon, let me know. I'll surely make the provisions and I'll add new videos to it. But other than that, this was all what I had in my mind for this series. Thank you for watching. Like, you can also start with the desktop applications tutorial series which you're gonna make for this specific application. Um, Make sure to check it out if it is uploaded already. If it is not, wait out. I'll start uploading quite soon. I'm gonna take a break of 1-2 days at least, and then I'll start uploading again. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.